Hello, SNA assassinator. Sorry to cut out of the blue. Like when I was like about 10 minutes done through the video, but luckily I got a second clip. I made a second clip real quick, and I'm back here like 5 minutes later, and I hope this doesn't run out on me. And I wasn't even on my past my limit yet, and it just went off. I was close, but yeah, it still just went off on me. But anyways, this is where we got Chris Sabin got was it Tamatonga because yeah, the rest, the other half of the bloodline are gone thanks to Roman and Jimmy. This is where we got that's where we got what's his name? Tamatonga tried to throw Chris Sabin right to the diagonal corner once Chris Sabin had Tamatonga right to the upper right corner turnbuckle, try to send him right diagonal down, but this is where he ends up getting thrown instead. This is where he flips right over the ropes. This is where he hits a right hand onto what's his name, Tamatonga. This is where he hits the missile drop kick off the top rope in the upper left corner side. This is where we got Chris Sabin and going for an elbow strike. But this is where Tamatonga pulls the referee and knocks it and makes him takes the elbow strike instead of him, using him as his human shield, of course. This is where we got Tonga Loa came out like to help out his big brother. This is where we got Tonga hits a double A spine buster onto Chris Sabin. This is where we got Tonga Loa. Like, all right, let's do what we do best, and that was obviously cheating. But once Tonga Loa went right to the timekeeper's area and found a couple of chairs, this is where he gets immediately stopped by a guy in a hoodie. Once he brought in the chairs, this is where fans started cheering for some reason, like somebody about to enter in the frontage. But it was none other than another guy in a hoodie, just like Jimbo, and I was wondering who that may be. This is where Tamatonga spotted him out before Loa did. This is where he's like, what's wrong, big bro? And this is where he turned around, like, before they can even answer, let alone react. This is where he saw a super kick out of nowhere. He just ate it like a pro, and this is where he went face first on the ground, which is the only thing he probably haven't that's probably the one thing he probably haven't botched in the night. But I mean, as a matter of fact, I don't think he really botched any moves and normally he does. But this is where he gets thrown right over Alan the announce table. This is where he went right into the ring, spotted his other cousin, Tamatonga. This is where he ducks out of a cold. I mean, not dug. No, he didn't dug. He super kicked the chair. Like when Tamatonga tried to hit him with a chair, he super kicks him right to the face. This is where I was like, I wonder who this person may be. It couldn't be Jimmy Uso because he already revealed himself. This is where he hits the top half part, top edge part right onto the ribs onto to Tamatonga. This is where he hits the back first with the chair. This is where then he runs right to the left side. He give him a good spear in good measure. And then he revealed himself by taking off the mask and the hoodie. And this is where fans, including myself, were saying, we knew it. Like the whole time it was main event Jey Uso. Like he did an eye for an eye situation and become the new tag team. Like to end this show with happy ending, and that's where I was like, yeah, like I knew it. Like even though I kind of expected this to happen, like next week, like either the go home show before Crown Jewel, or even the pay per view itself, or Premium Live, whatever you want to call it, but. But yeah, that was pretty much in SmackDown. That they did a super tremendous job on that note. Like, and I'll say the only bad thing I could give it, like, is probably LA Knight doing the blunt force trauma and ending it that way, rather than try to pick somebody who should win, like, and then counting the three. I wouldn't even care if they pinned each other and it turns into a draw or a tie. But it ended up in a no contest. Like, it was completely pointless. Like, what was the point of having this match if it's not going to have a proper finish? Like, without them not giving nobody like a winner or like a reason for it, like just skipping forward to the United States Championship. I mean, I have no problem with both of them fighting for championship, at least trying to make it look like that way. I'm saying, like, he could take him on all by himself and he could still get the job done and remain the United States Championship, which that will be very interesting to see. But yeah, also we finally got the announcement of Orton will be indeed facing off against Kevin Owens, and also what else happened on the show during the show? We got we got some pretty good highlights from Candice LeRae fighting Naomi, and it seemed even in defeat she's still a good and it looks like WWE have not given up on her. Let's hope that stays that way and they don't forget about her next week. But yeah, this was a pretty good episode of SmackDown. If we want to finish, I would say maybe this is even the perfect 5-star SmackDown of the night. But no, I'm just gonna have to give it 4.5 stars. I mean, it still wouldn't be perfect even for having a good 5 stars, but I just thought they just did a super tremendous job, with them building things up for the champion versus champion match. They even showed Nia Jax will go face to face with the Wiggins since tonight. That the men did it, and then they want to do the same for the women, at the Barclays Center on the pre-tape show, which I wonder how that's going to end up but we're just going to have to wait and see in the next 7 days. And then we'll make the review video right here on the SNA podcast. And what else happened? Tonight, and they also showed the number one contender match. I mean, not number one. I'm talking about a fatal 4-way match, to give the women and whoever's going to be involved in the women's tag team match, which is going to feature Bianca Belair, Lash Legend, Piper Niven, and Io Sky, and what known contest who's going to win. If it's Bianca, we could see a new women's tag team champ. But if it's somebody else, then I'll see Bianca and Jade going to remain as tag team champ. But this is where then we got and this is where we also saw the schedule of Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes taking on Imperium's Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser. But yeah. And tonight's SmackDown, they totally deliver on most things about the show and having us to stay tuned on what's going to be going on, even though they taped it tonight, which we're probably going to be hearing a couple of spoilers. So I'm probably going to talk about it in the news, and I'm going to recommend you guys to skip into the next video for that. But yeah, I guess this is going to be it for now. I'm going to give the SmackDown on October 25th show, especially for the happy ending, with the Motor City Machine Guns becoming the new WWE Tag Team Champions. And yeah, and that deserved the Platinum Bonus Match of the Night Award, I guess you could say. The bonus Platinum Trophy, yeah, if that makes sense, of course, which I only going to give it for those. That's a bonus match that the rules are if it has something to do with the wrestler that wrestled in the best match of the night, then it's gonna and if they continue to wrestle again, if it's a show stealer and it was the best match, again more like a sequel from the original best match of the night, that they competed in, then it's gonna get that award. But it's very rare on the SNA podcast, and this is and this was tonight's SmackDown's lucky night to be the one to have this trophy on the show recap review. And I hope y'all enjoyed this wrestling review video show. And if so, please make sure you hit the big thumbs up button. Considering hit the subscribe and the post notification bell for more SNA videos. And make sure to check out up next my AEW Rampage review, where I'm going to be talking about what exactly went down on their show, after SmackDown went off the air. And yeah, I hope y'all are having a fun Friday night, and I'll see you all in the next video, which is probably in the next 10 seconds with some more SNA content. Until we meet again, Super Ninja Austin out here. Bye-bye, my assassinators. Y'all take care and have a super-rific night, and I'll see you guys all up next on the Rampage review show. So stay tuned, assassinators.